If you're like me, and many others, then you know how dangerous 15th century Bohemia is, and thus I have prepared a list of just the tips, so that you can thrive, survive, and sing Stayin' Alive, whilst you navigate these harsh medieval lands. Well, hello there. Be patient, watch your stamina. Now, I know that you want to take the enemy's head off as quick as possible, but you don't want to get caught with your pants down. If you have an opening, take it, but don't be overly aggressive, especially when you're outnumbered. If you see your stamina getting low, play defensively until you are good to go. Then, proceed to hack at the neck until the head falls off. Use alchemy and potions. Believe it or not, alchemy does have many great uses, and I'm not talking about making gold. With alchemy, some of your worries may go away, as we have potions that can make you better at lockpicking, potions that increase stats, such as strength and agility, and potions that can even lower your stamina consumption. However, the most important ones are of course save your schnapps, so we can save our game wherever we please, and the potion that I'm making here, the Marigold Decoction, which of course heals young Henry. Pay attention to skill levels and durability. No one wants to fight with a dull weapon or with broken armor. You will take more damage and deal less damage. So, make sure you pay attention to your weapon and your armor's durability. You can tell this by looking for the little heart. It is also useful to know if you can actually use the weapon you are carrying to the best of your abilities. If you don't have a high enough skill level for the weapon or armor you are using, it can result in slower swing speeds, less damage dealt, and even higher stamina consumption. And we don't like that now, do we? Read anything and everything. Some may believe that Henry was in fact
elected to lead, not to read.
But I say, why can't he do both? Did you know that reading will increase your scholarship? And if you read skill books, it will also increase the skill you are studying. I often like to sit on something comfortable whilst I read, and this is why I recommend doing the same. So why not sit on a bed or even a chair, and you will read at a faster speed. Having a higher scholarship can give you some better dialogue options, and it increases Henry's knowledge of the world. And as they say, don't holler, be a scholar. Watch your buffs and debuffs. Just because Henry is 10 inches unbuffed, it doesn't mean he doesn't need a good buff. The buffs and debuffs can be seen next to Henry's health and stamina, but you can see more in depth on the menu. Perks and potions are the two most common ways of getting buffs. And it is also very wise to know if you have any debuffs, as they can be quite detrimental to Henry. And we know that you don't want to go straight into another battle whilst you are very drunk or bleeding. So be aware, as things such as lack of sleep, being dirty, or being hurt or injured can be bad for Henry. Extra quick tips. One thing we must always remember to do is sleep. So don't forget to, but just make sure that the bed is yours and you're not trespassing on somebody else's property. When eating food, make sure it hasn't gone bad. If the durability of said food item is red, then avoid eating it, otherwise you'll get a bad little tummy.
Christ, take a bath. You look terrible.
Don't forget to keep Henry as clean and presentable as possible. Use troughs, take baths, and do your laundry, and this will make people more welcoming to Henry. I would also recommend finding your companions as soon as possible. You can find pebbles and mud in different places, Mutt has a quest that you can access at the start of the game, and doing this will lead you to him. And Pebbles is found in the Samine stables. And that is all from me today. I hope these tips will help you on your journey, and I will see you next time.